Jeremy Sarmiento's come back from West Brom where he's been on loan. Can you confirm, is he back to play at Brighton? And will he be in the squad for West Ham?
We have not spoken yet about Sarmiento, but I think he goes to play on loan another team.
So despite all your injuries with wide players, he's not back to play for Brighton?
But I don't know, because maybe he needs to play, because he decided to go on loan to play at the beginning of the season. So I don't know if he's changed idea or his plan. He's a good player. Can be important for us, especially in this moment with many injuries. But we have to speak with a sport director.
Sure. Igor and Buonanotte were hurt against Tottenham. Are they okay to play at West Ham?
No, Igor can't play, and Buonanotte is available to play. Yeah.
Is there any other good news regarding the other injured players?
I don't know. Webster, maybe he can't start in the first 11, but he can play a part of the game, the second half, if we need him.
What are your thoughts on this match against West Ham, who have been in excellent form, but you've just beaten Tottenham? So what are your thoughts on this game at West Ham?
Yes, West Ham are a good team. They have a good, a clear style of play. They are a very good and very important players. But you know, every game you can watch the last result. Fulham won against Arsenal. West Ham won last game against Arsenal. It's difficult. It's a very tough competition. So every game to win every game in Premier League, you have to play your best, and you have to push 90 minutes.
Do you have any footballing New Year's resolutions, Roberto? I guess a clean sheet would be quite nice after 23 league games without one.
No, I would like to have all players, because working with 12, 10. Without 10, 12 players is becoming tough. But I have a great players, great guys, and so we are competing, we are fighting with problem, but with more passion and with more energy.
One of those injured players, Mitoma, has been selected today by Japan to play in the Asian Cup, and the manager is telling us that he's going to play for Japan. Are you surprised by that?
Yes, I really surprised, because my medical staff told me Mitoma needs 4-6 weeks about his injuries, and for me is difficult to think he can play in Asian Cup, but I am a fan of Mitoma, of all my players, and so if they can play for their national team, I am very happy and very proud.
James Milner played and did very well against Tottenham. He's played 631 Premier League games. If he plays at West Ham, he goes level with Ryan Giggs on 632, and only one player, Gareth Barry, has played more. So just on Milner, he's incredible, isn't he? Just how good is he right now?
Tomorrow Milner plays, and he will reach this target, and we are happy to give him in our squad, in our team. He was unlucky. He has been unlucky because he suffered 2 injuries, and now he's playing very well without problems. He's helping to reach a higher level in mentality, but in the quality of the play. because you are right, he played a fantastic game against Spurs.
He's 37. He's twice the age of Jack Hinshelwood. So, what kind of effect does he have on young players like Hinshelwood?
Jack has a problem. I don't know. We have to see tomorrow afternoon, if he can play. But he's playing very well. He's becoming bigger than I thought at the beginning of the season. No, because at the beginning of the season he played in America in pre-season in the friendly games against Chelsea, Newcastle, but I didn't think he could become so important for us, and I'm very happy for him. I'm very pleased for him.
And the impact of Milner on players like Hinshelwood, it must be a big influence.
But we are lucky, Brighton are lucky, and I'm lucky because I'm not only James Milner. We have Pascal Gross, Lallana, Welbeck, Veltman. We have a lot of Lewis Dunk, a lot of important players, example of players, because the secret of Brighton is the quality of the people in the dressing room.
And no Dunk at West Ham. I mean, that's a big problem for you, isn't it?
È un grande problema non avere Dunk per West Ham.
But playing without Lewis Dunk is always a problem, especially tomorrow. But we are organizing a best team we can play, because winning tomorrow we can reach the sixth place on the table, and we have a big motivation.
Just finally, Roberto, the transfer window is now open. What do you think Brighton need to do in this window, given all your injuries?
I don't know. We have not spoken about transfer market, the next window of transfer market. We have to analyze the situation about injuries, how they need, how much time they need to back on the pitch, and then we will take a decision, a best decision.
Thank you.
Hi Roberto, you mentioned James Milner's form against Tottenham. He'll need more games than are left in the season in the Premier League if he's to take the overall record ahead of Gareth Barry on 652. He's 38 on Thursday. Is he someone that you would want to spend beyond the summer with?
Devo ancora fare delle partite per raggiungere 652, che è il record massimo di partite in Premier League. Quanto importante e quanto poi resti ancora.
But the attitude of the James attitude is great. The James energy is great, and I think he can play other years, especially if he keeps this attitude, because the quality of James are clear, but the energy, the passion, the attitude that he is showing are more important than the qualities, no? Because he won everything in football. He played in a big teams in Premier League, but if you watch him on the training session, is incredible.
David Moyes is about to sign a new contract at West Ham. What do you make of the job he's done in his second spell at the club the previous 4 years?
I think he's doing a great job. He won the Conference League last year, and this season they are competing in Premier League and Europe League in a great way. They have a clear style, different of Brighton, but the football is not only one in one way, in one type of football, and I have a big respect for him.
They're currently 6th in the Premier League, which is where you want to be at the end of the match tomorrow evening. But they're the only team to beat you in the league at the Amex this season. Are you worried about what they might have for you tomorrow evening?
Sono sesti, il target che questi raggiungete domani sera sono quelli che ti hanno battuto all'Amex. Cos'è che ti dicono?
Yes, but they won in Amex, but they won in against Tottenham away, against Arsenal away. It's very tough playing against West Ham because they are very good in defensive phase, and their ability in counter-attack are very important. It's not a surprise, the last result of West Ham.
But in their last 7 games, the 2 they've lost in all competitions, they've conceded 5 goals. Does that give you some kind of hope of how you could beat them?
Perso tutte le ultime 7, aver concesso 5 gol ti dà più fiducia.
Non ho capito, ripeti.
Il fatto di aver perso delle partite nelle ultime 7 e di aver concesso 5 gol ti dà più fiducia sul fatto che tu possa.
I think we are conceding too many goals, but the history of this season in Premier League can explain the reason. Because Aston Villa are conceding are second on the table, but are conceding goals like Manchester City, Tottenham as well. If you want to be aggressive, if you want to defend far from your goal area, you take some risk, and at the end of the season we can analyze the style, because now is anyway we are in a good position of the table. For sure we could consider less goal, but we have to accept in this moment. We have to work to improve, but anyway we have to accept.
And just finally, there's a chance that Mohamed Kudus may be unavailable tomorrow evening, having already travelled to Africa for the Africa Cup of Nations. He's a player you know well after last summer. How much of a boost could that be?
Potrebbe essere che Kudus non sia a disposizione, tu un giocatore che conosci molto bene, quindi potrebbe essere importante per
I don't know. Listen, I already have many problems to choose my first 11. I don't want to speak about the other first 11. I don't know if Kudus can play or not, if Paqueta can play or not. We have to decide our first 11, and believe me, it's a problem.